Hello everybody, it's your boy SJ K Dot, the first Black Super Saiyan to ever arrive on this planet. I'm back here with another video. It's your boy K Dot. Man, I got this video for you guys. It's your boy K Dot, the young Black Super Saiyan with the young Saiyan drip. I am the first Black Super Saiyan King of Light, and I am Mr. Sexy 5 out of 10. Now I'm gonna let y'all know that real because supposedly people have been saying this movie, Captain Marvel, is a bad movie. A badly written movie. Well, I'm going to let you guys know. You're totally false. You are false when you say that. I'm about to spit some real about how Captain Marvel is a very good film. Captain Marvel is better than Pulp Fiction. Captain Marvel is better than Avengers Infinity War. Captain Marvel is better than The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, and The Dark Knight Rises. I'm going to let you guys know that real quick, bro. I'm gonna let you know, in newsflash, this amazing movie is about to make its billion. This amazing movie right here is about to make its billion. You guys, accept it. You lost. Captain Marvel is gonna be that movie, that amazing movie. Better than, it hurts to say it, it would be better than even something like Wonder Woman, guys. It is. It's better than Wonder Woman. And Brie Larson, look, there's people saying she ain't got no booty. Bro, her booty looks bigger than Black Widow's. She looks sexier than Gamora. She's sexier than Mantis. She's sexier than Scarlett Johansson. Her suit looks even more, her suit look sexy, period. It's better than Black Widow's. It has more sex appeal than Scarlett Johansson's. It's such a better suit. Form-fitting for a woman. And you know what? This film is the first female Marvel film ever to exist. Captain Marvel is the first female Marvel film to ever exist. Freak this movie right here, Elektra. This movie, yes, it existed. And it did come first, but the movie is so trash that it does not exist. In my mind, this movie doesn't exist. Captain Marvel is the best movie so far. It's better than Infinity War. And Infinity War is trash compared to Captain Marvel. I will tell you that much. It's better than The Dark Knight. Hell, this is the best movie that has to exist. Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, get out the way. Captain Marvel right here is the best movie out, right? It's the best movie out. And that's a fact, Jack. And if you guys can't accept that, you're just a man-hating troll. Because Captain Marvel did feminism 10 times better than Wonder Woman did. Wonder Woman took feminism and portrayed it wrong. Wonder Woman did this. It made men and women both powerful at the same time, but that's not what you're supposed to do. Captain Marvel did it right. Only the women will be strong while the men stay weak. For example, when Captain Marvel told Nick Fury, a grown man, to go and play with the little kid, that's feminism. That's true feminism. The thing in Wonder Woman, where she's letting Steve Trevor and listening to Steve Trevor and not taking control of the situation and trying to understand this man, Steve Trevor, you want to know what I say to that? Freak that, bro. It's all about men under women. Always. Women have to be written better, even if it doesn't make sense. For example, a lot of people are hating on the fact of a scene that makes perfect sense. And you know, this is real life stuff. Man, let me give y'all something for example, bro. You got the scene where Brie Larson got her powers and she blew up, right? I'm going to tell you guys this much. In real life, you can stand next to an explosion this close and blow up and get a nosebleed. It happens in real life. Yes, in the movie, she did blow up and she did just get a nosebleed. But at the end of the day, that's real life stuff. Because it's only in fiction where when you stand in front of an explosion, your body parts fall off. In real life, that doesn't happen. In fiction, explosions are exaggerated. But in the real world, When you stand right in front of an explosion and you shoot it and you're standing this close to it, you guys, you get a nosebleed, and that's a fact. This movie portrays that well. This movie right here portrays that so well. You guys are just haters, man. And I hear people hating on the fact that on the way she flew. The way she flew was perfectly fine. She didn't need an explanation or anything. She didn't need to explain why she can fly. All she needed to do, without any indication that she could fly, all she had to do was close her eyes and she flew. Because if you believe you can fly, what did R. Kelly say? I believe I can fly, and I believe that I can fly. The same way Brie Larson did it. She closed her eyes and said, I believe I can fly. Dun, dun, dun. I believe I can touch the sky. You guys are haters, man. What about the freaking scene in Man of Steel where freaking Superman freaking touched the ground and he somehow flew? Yes, his dad gave him an explanation on how to fly, but still, he did it on his first try. That's freaking whack, bro. It's whack. Look, I'm going to tell you this much. Captain Marvel is better than Wonder Woman. It's better than Aquaman. Better than Shazam. It's better than Captain America the Winter Soldier. It's better than Iron Man 1. It's better than Iron Man 2. It's better than Iron Man 3. And it is 10 times better than Guardians of the freaking Galaxy. This movie is better than Infinity War. Only people I see hating on this is freaking white males. And white males, we don't care about your opinion. We don't care about the opinions of any man. Because with our group, with the people we associate with, man, we went ahead and changed your characters. You guys remember Flash Thompson in Spider-Man Homecoming? Well, newsflash. Flash Thompson is not white anymore. He's a Latin dude now. He's Latin. Because other groups deserve to get representation even when it doesn't make some sort of sense. But freak Flash Thompson and freak all the white males, we, as a group, deserve to give a person like him representation. Yes, their skin color may not be the same, but this Latin person deserves better representation than this cliche white jock here. Even though the character's supposed to be white, this person right here, this Latin guy, is our Flash Thompson. He looks 10 times better than Flash Thompson, too. At that. You guys are freaking haters, man. Freaking haters, bro. And you know what? I think people just hate Disney, period. Because Disney is probably one of the best companies out here. Disney has taken products like Star Wars to a new height. People say Force Awakens was a copy of The New Hope. And I'll tell you this much. A New Hope copied The Force Awakens. Yes. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But other than that, Captain Marvel is an amazing film. Brie Larson, her acting was superb in that film. Nick Fury getting his eye clawed out by a cat is genius. It is genius that a cat, an alien cat, cut out Nick Fury's eye. Because it makes sense. Because if you look at Nick Fury's eye, he has 3 slashes across his eye. So it kind of makes sense. Because a cat, when they slash it, it looks like... It makes sense. Wow. It makes sense that it's a freaking cat that freaking cut Nick Fury's eye. Dude. Oh my goodness. See, this all makes sense now. This all makes freaking sense, bro. You guys are freaking haters, man. You guys are hating on Captain Marvel for no reason, man. And I've been on this channel showing love to Captain Marvel. You can check my back catalog of videos, and I'll tell you this much. All love for Captain Marvel, man. Y'all just some Captain Marvel haters out here. Y'all just some Captain Marvel Oh, I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. This is hard. Oh my gosh, all the stupid stuff I just said, all that blasphemy that came out of my mouth. Oh my goodness, all that blasphemous stuff that just came out of my mouth. You guys, man, freak this movie, Captain Marvel. This movie's about to be. This movie is garbage. I can't believe I just said all that stuff, man. I really said that. I really said A New Hope copy of The Force Awakens. Bruh, I really did say that Captain Marvel flying in Captain Marvel is a better way of learning how to fly than Superman and Man of Steel. Even though Superman and Man of Steel, it was clearly explained to him that he can fly, so he went ahead and tried it. This is the problem with Captain Marvel. This bitch didn't even know that she can fly. Nobody told her that she can fly. So what she did was she closed her eyes and she flew. Bruh. This woman stood in front of an explosion, and she was this close to the explosion. She was this close to the thing that she was trying to blow up. She stood right there, this close to the engine that she was gonna blow up. She blew it up. She blew back, and she got a nosebleed. No missing limbs, no freaking bruise across the head. She got dirt and a nosebleed. That is beyond retarded. Okay, even for a superhero film, that's beyond retarded. Let's be honest. And she was a human too. Let's be honest with how stupid that was. That was very dumb. You don't stand in front of an explosion like that and you just blow back and you get a freaking nosebleed. Are we serious? Are we going full retard? What did Robert Downey Jr. say in Tropic Thunder? You don't want to ever go full retard. I think Captain Marvel went full retard. Captain Marvel, bruh, the movie. This bad movie is about to make $1 billion. This movie made a title of a film. This movie made a title of a film. It retconned the title of. It retconned the title. How do you retcon a title of a movie? Because from what in Captain Marvel, this statement of Captain America being the first Avenger is false because Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, is the first Avenger. So you're telling me Captain America is the first Avenger when Captain Marvel is the first Avenger? That makes no sense at all in any way, shape, or form. Because Captain America is the first Avenger. So how is she the first Avenger? Like I say, this stuff is retarded and makes no sense. This movie is a dumb movie. This is a dumb movie. Are we serious? This movie told me. It straight up said Captain Marvel was the biggest inspiration for the Avengers. By default, Captain Marvel is technically the first Avenger. But you're telling me Captain America is the first Avenger, but he's not. Because how is Cap the first Avenger when Cap had no inspiration of even the name of the word Avenger? Because Nick Fury got the name from Captain Marvel, Avenger. He got it from off her ship. Captain Marvel was the first Avenger. So, you know, shouts out to Marvel. Shouts out to Marvel. This movie also displays some of the worst women I have ever seen in media. So you're telling me Maria Rambeau, the single independent black mother, right? Listen, guys, just listen. Walk with me. Maria Rambeau, a single black independent mother, right? She ditched her daughter to go help a person she has not seen for more than 6 years, at least more than 6 years. She ditched her daughter, sent her daughter to stay with her grandparents so she can go on a mission where she had no place to be. She really didn't offer much. She didn't offer nothing because even Brie Larson and Nick Fury could have went into space by themselves. But Maria Rambeau ditched her daughter, left her daughter when she should have been with her daughter at home watching TV with your daughter. So you know you can ensure that you're alive because you could have easily died on that mission. So she sent her daughter with her grandparents to go on a mission to go help an alien. Brie Larson and Nick Fury, two people that she has not seen. She never seen Nick Fury before. She has not seen Carol Danvers in years. And Carol Danvers asked her friend that she had not seen in 6 years, can you leave your daughter here and come with me into space? Even though you may die, girl, we gonna have some good girl time, some fun time. We gonna have a good fun time. That is that's whack. You're telling me a mother who goes on a life or death situation willingly when her life is more important to her kids than it is to this person that she has not seen in 6 years, right? Okay, so she's gonna ditch her daughter to go help Brie Larson in space, where she had no business and offered nothing on the mission, and she ditched her daughter and sent her daughter to stay with her grandparents. Great parenting 101. Parents, this movie Captain Marvel shows you how to be a true single independent mother. Ditch your children and go help your friend that you have not seen in 6 years, because your friend that you have not seen in 6 years is a bigger priority than your daughter. This movie is that movie that explains that. Carol Danvers, she's a trash hero. Because for one, she did two things in this film purposely that heroes aren't supposed to really do. For one, Brie Larson stole a civilian's, and she's a superhero. That's what people are trying to say she is. She stole a civilian's motorcycle, right? This is how good this writing is. This is how amazing this writing is. She's a superhero, right? But she steals a civilian's motorcycle because the civilian was hitting on her and trying to get her number, right? So it showed, I guess it's warranted to her. Well, he tried to get my phone number and tried to hit on me. I felt offended. He was over talking about, give me a smile. And I was over here like, what smile you talking about? Give me your motorcycle. I'm finna take it. She took his motorcycle, went vroom vroom. Then right after that, this crazy woman also vandalized a man's jukebox inside of his bar, when she could have easily said, hey, Nick Fury, I want to show you a photon blast. Can you come outside so I can shoot it into the sky and prove to you that Skrulls can't do this, but I can? But hey, this writing gets even better. Nick Fury has no indication that she's a Skrull, and still goes with her. He still goes to help her, even though he's seen her do a photon blast. And even questioned, just because you did a photon blast, you expect me to believe you're not a Skrull? And she was like, oh, Skrulls can't do photon blasts. And he still goes with her. This writing is amazing, bro. Anybody who hates on Captain Marvel, you're a freaking hater, bro. You're a man hater. No, you're a woman hater. Freaking Captain Marvel is an amazing film. Period. I love this movie. And people, Captain Marvel is not the first female Marvel film. Hell, even Wonder Woman, which is a 10 times better film, is not the first female superhero film from DC. Captain Marvel is not the first female superhero in Marvel. People forget Elektra, right? I mean, we're not going full dum-dum. Some people was out here saying this is the first female Marvel film. Yeah. But people forget Elektra exists. It goes to show you how the Marvel fan base knows their films, because they really only know the MCU. You guys, Captain Marvel, this trash movie is about to make $1 billion. When it can get away with bad writing such as this and really stupid, it can go full retard and get away with this stuff. You're telling me you can stand this close in front of an explosion, this close, you hit it, it blows you back, and all I see off you is a nosebleed. Are we serious, bro? Are we serious? And this movie is about to make $1 billion. You guys, whoever thinks Captain Marvel making $1 billion is a good thing is not a good thing. The fact that this movie is making as much money as it did with the quality it provides shows me something. People do not give a shit. It's just like how people don't care that this person right here is famous and they hate on him, and then they still buy into his music. This idiot right here makes money for being offbeat. This idiot here makes money. And he is the level of trash quality in rap music that differs from the art of rap music. This idiot right here also makes money for doing the same exact thing, giving dumb, fun content, and that's it. Nothing with meaning, nothing with any substance, nothing with any real true meaning behind it. Not even trying. The fact that Lil Pump doesn't even try is the same thing with Captain Marvel. It barely tried to be a good movie. It was such a bad movie that they just said, let's just put it out. And this shows you. It shows you how whack even the fan base is to support this film like this. When we know this isn't the best Marvel movie, bro. This isn't even close to being some of the best. Guardians is better than this. Even though I hate Guardians, Guardians is a better written film than this. Guardians 2 is a better written film. Freaking Thor Ragnarok is a better written film, even though it's a comedy. Captain America the First Avenger, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Doctor Strange. All the other Marvel movies are better written Marvel movies than this. Even Incredible Hulk is a better written movie than this. With Incredible Hulk, you have an issue with a pretty whack villain, but at the end of the day, it doesn't irritate you with as much as Captain Marvel could with the weird plot stuff, because the plot stuff makes little to no sense. But hey, like I say, this generation, they'll support anything such as this. Lil Pump is also a testament to how this generation is going. Anybody will support anything. The MCU could initially put out a satanic movie and people will go see it. Trust me. This movie is about to make $1 billion. Like I said, my predictions earlier was it would have made 800 to 950 million. That was my prediction. But $1 billion for this movie to make this much. And don't get in my comment section, look, I get people like Captain Marvel. I get it. Look, I got a homie named Chillmonger who likes the movie, right? Chillmonger, shouts out to you. But I still respect Chillmonger. I have my dislikes of the film, but I respect the fact that he likes the movie and he knows there's flaws to it too. That's the thing about it. He knows there's flaws to it, but he can still enjoy the movie. But he knows there's no flaws to it. But the fact is, when people ignore the flaws is the issue. This is the problem that will be the case with a bunch of Marvel movies. And there's a problem with the MCU potentially. They can keep on putting out badly written films like Captain Marvel and make this much money because fans will just buy into it. And that's it. They won't even take a second guess at what they're watching. They'll be like, it's a Marvel movie. I don't care. This Marvel movie could be promoting some type of could be promoting something really negative. Hell, a Marvel movie could get out here and probably promote some it can probably promote the worst. And the MCU could probably get away with promoting drugs. Let's be honest. If Captain Marvel can get away with bashing on men, it can pretty much get away with anything. This universe can get away with almost anything, and fans will eat it up. Let's be honest. Marvel got away with changing up characters like Flash Thompson, making him a Latin dude. Watch, we may get Amadeus Cho, the Asian Hulk, in the upcoming MCU movies. You guys, shouts out to the Comey Chillmonger though, because he likes the film. I know he likes it, and I know for a fact that he can still at least say there's some flaws to it, and I respect that. But I can't respect anybody that just is out here saying this movie's good and there's no flaw to it, when there's huge flaws within this movie. And it hurts past films. You guys, I'm not smoking here, but I'll tell you this much. I tell you what. This movie. How is this movie telling me Captain America is not the first Avenger, and it's telling me Captain Marvel is the first Avenger? This movie told me Captain Marvel is the first Avenger. But wait a minute, this movie title, what does it say? Captain America the First Avenger. That makes no sense. This title makes no sense. How do you freaking make a title not make sense within your universe? You just freaking retconned your own title. Captain America the First Avenger. That title makes no sense anymore. Because Captain America is not the first Avenger. And if that's the case, Iron Man is technically the first Avenger in the MCU. If you factor out Captain Marvel, Iron Man is technically the first person who really joins the team and really starts off the Avengers initiative. But at the end of the day, Captain Marvel inspired it. So by default, she is the first Avenger. So, look, Endgame is it, pretty much for me. After Endgame, I can't support this universe no more because I was the first one saying Disney buying Star Wars was the biggest regret. Cause now look where we at. We're at Captain Marvel. We're at Star Wars. We're at freaking Incredibles 2, where they make Elastigirl the main course of the movie. And when the movie is about the Incredibles, a family, it's not even about the family. It's about freaking Elastigirl and empowering women. When if you want to do that, you make a spin-off movie called Elastigirl. You don't take the Incredibles 2, you make us wait 14 years, and then you give us Elastigirl movie. We want Incredibles movie. But no, you sideline the male, you sideline Dash, you even sideline the daughter just a bit to hype up Elastigirl, a freaking girl with the blue hair. What the freak? I don't know this chick. I want to see the Incredibles do combos, team up as a family together and do family heroic stuff. They only had that for one scene in two. The first scene and the final scene. And even at the final scene, they found a way to freaking give Elastigirl more spotlight than everybody else in the family. Freak Disney, bro. I'm done with them. This is Disney. We make men look trash, and we hype up women, and just make them OP for no reason. Make them powerful and write them poorly for no reason. When you should be writing men equally just as good as the women. Okay? Do that. And I'm down with some equality. I thought we was down with equality of the sexes, but it looks like we're not. Because the sexes will never be equal. Because we're really not. There's male and there's female. It ain't never going to be equal. But at the end of the day, you can try to be as equal as possible and fair. And you're not, Disney. You ain't being fair. You ain't being fair, Disney. So, after Endgame, I'm done with the MCU. Sure, I'll throw my rounds here and there. But man, it's about to be bootleg season on the MCU. Because Spider-Man Far From Home, sure it looks cool, but Spider-Man Far From Home already has this propaganda agenda they trying to put in there. Making Mary Jane a biracial woman, black and white. Zendaya looks nothing like Mary Jane. Even though her character is Michelle, they gave her the initials MJ. There's only one girl I know with the initials MJ in the Spider-Man lore. That's Mary Jane Watson. Not Michelle something, whatever her name is in the freaking Spider-Man Homecoming. Last time I checked, Flash Thompson is a big white dude that plays football. He's not on some freaking debate team because he's not a smart aleck character. I'm done, bro. They even went ahead and made Heimdall black. Well, Heimdall been black. I already had that issue. But, it's whatever. Hell, they made Doctor Strange's mentor a bald white lady. When it's supposed to be a male Asian dude. Huh. Doctor Strange did what Captain Marvel did. What Captain Marvel did. They took a male character and made him into a female. Huh. Dang, Doctor Strange. I expected a lot more. Shouts out to Disney with this agenda. Turning male characters into women. Freak out of here, bro. This agenda's whack. And the fact is, Marvel, freak you too. Because, y'all had a leading woman that you could have led your new universe with. Because you had a leading woman. Freaking Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson been in this universe way longer than Brie Larson. Scarlett Johansson, this woman right here, put in more work in the MCU than Brie Larson, who just shown up. And Brie Larson is supposed to lead the MCU moving forward as a woman when you had a leading lady this whole time. This beautiful woman right here, Scarlett Johansson. You had this woman right here the whole time in your universe, and you're gonna sit here and tell me Brie Larson is going to lead your universe. You're telling me right here this woman who just shown up is going to lead the universe. This is unfair, especially Scarlett Johansson. She should be the one leading the universe. She deserves that spot. She deserves that spot, bro. If you over here telling me Scarlett Johansson does not deserve to lead the MCU, I don't know what MCU you've been watching, but Scarlett Johansson been here ever since Iron Man 2, putting in work as probably the only female on the team up until Scarlet Witch showed up. Are we serious? Are we serious? They're telling me Brie Larson's going to lead the universe and she just got here. And they had a leading woman here the whole time that had been putting in work, and she's getting her solo film after this woman that just shown up. Are we serious? Are you telling me this? Is this true? Because it is very true. And this is not making sense, and it's totally unfair to especially Scarlett Johansson. This is unfair to the highest degree. This is basically, let's say I'm a senior, right? And I've been waiting for this spot that I had to wait until I was waiting for this spot. I was waiting for this specific spot. I'm a senior now, and I have a chance to take this spot, right? But then this freshman shows up and has very little qualifications than me, but somehow gets that spot that I worked to get. You see what I'm saying? Scarlett Johansson is a senior that got blindsided by the freshman that just shown up. The freshman that had little qualifications and little time and put in little time to be where she's at. And this senior, Scarlett Johansson, gets blindsided by Brie Larson. Feige, I don't know what you're doing, but you had a leading lady right here the whole time. This beautiful woman right here. Scarlett Johansson, bro. And you telling me this woman that has been here the whole time is not going to get to lead the universe just because her character is, what, human? Just because her character is a little bit human? In my opinion, Feige, you should have made her a super soldier like she is in the comics. Drop the ball right there. Because then Feige even made me turned off the Black Widow. The way he was portraying her in the universe. She's over there walking around, has plot armor like crazy. I'm like, what the freak am I watching? How is she still alive? Fighting Ultron bots, Chitauri soldiers, freaking Outriders from Avengers Infinity War? And she's still alive? Feige, you should have just made her a super soldier. This is my problem with the MCU and its power scaling. It's terrible. It's worse than Dragon Ball Super. That's another video for another day. But Endgame's it. I'll be there for Endgame. I'll be ready to tear up and cry. Endgame is it for what we can hope stays relevant in the MCU. Because who do we got to looking forward to? Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel leading? I'm only looking forward to Black Panther at this point. Doctor Strange, I don't care about him. Brie Larson, Captain Marvel? Huh? I don't like her comic character, and I don't like her in the movie, so, period, she's whack to me overall. Go read Civil War 2 and you'll know why I hate her character. It's the same thing for Iron Man. I don't like his character either, but at least Iron Man put in the effort in years and time to be here. They shoehorned in Captain Marvel right in between the finales, and you're going to tell me she's the strongest in the MCU and she's going to lead the MCU. Are we going full retard right here? You're telling me she blew up some ships in Captain Marvel and she's the strongest in the MCU? Thor could have blew up them same ships. She blew up ships that even Iron Man could have blew up. Pew, 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 pew. She blew up some missiles. Pew, 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 pew. Boom, 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 boom. Thor could have blew up the missiles. Freaking Vision could have done the same thing with his freaking Mind Stone. Bzz, 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 ah. Are we going full retard right here? Captain Marvel is the best movie ever. Freaking April 1st, you guys. Captain Marvel is the best freaking movie to ever exist on this planet. It's better than Pulp Fiction. It's better than Avengers Infinity War. Captain Marvel has better writing than Avengers Infinity War. Just accept it. I'm in this video, there's boy K-Dot, the first black Super Saiyan to ever have on this planet. The first black Super Saiyan. Go through that peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. Doses.